Welcome to the Daily Netzach Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. Today we're doing Siman Kuf Samach Beis, which is the halachos of mikvah. So, Sif Aleph. If a husband is in town, mitzvah isha shetidu bismala. It's an obligation on the woman to perform the immersion at its proper time, as in immediately following the 7 days, shlevatim and period of rivia, so as not to be idle from the mitzvah of procreation. Even a single night. Yeshua Shnenash, with Yeshua's punished, Al Shabita lets Yisrael period because Klal Yisrael to be revival from period rivia, Laila Achas one single night, and therefore is punished. Therefore we see it's you shouldn't delay from it. Ishishem is Acheres Militbo, regarding a woman who delays her immersion, Kadila Tsaris Bada, in order to torment her husband, Oinsha Godam Oid Rachman Islam. Her punishment is very great. See base. She is prohibited to immerse on the 7th night until nightfall, even to perform the immersion immediately before nightfall, so that she will not arrive home until after nightfall. Nami also is also prohibited. Even if the immersion had been delayed, in a case where she did not immerse on the night following the 7th day, and is therefore immersing after that on the subsequent day, she may nevertheless not immerse during the day. In this situation too, it's proper to be stringent and not immerse even close to nightfall, in such a manner that she would not return home until after nightfall. Rather, she should perform the immersion only at night. But the brides who immerse on the wedding day before the wedding ceremony may immerse on the 8th day or after that, even during the day. And in pressing situations, even if she is immersing on the 7th day, the bride may also immerse during the day, and even in the morning. As long as it's after sunrise. They should not hold the wedding ceremony until nightfall. However, she is immersing at any time after the chuppah, even if it's the first immersion which will enable her to be permitted to her husband. She is governed by the same halachas as any other woman, and she will not immerse herself until nightfall. Seif Gimel. In an urgent situation, such as when she is afraid to immerse at night, due to the cold, or some other fear, or the mikveh building is outside of the city, on the gates of the city are closed at night, she may immerse during the daytime on the 8th day, but she may not immerse during the daytime on the 7th day. Even in a case of urgency. Moreover, that which is permitted in an urgent situation to immerse during the daytime on the 8th day, only if she will perform the chafifa then as well, immediately before the immersion. If the 8th day is Shabbos or Yom Tov, in which case she needs to perform the chafifa on the day before the immersion. And in the case of emergency, she would also wish to immerse during the day. That is prohibited. We do not practice two leniencies, two colors together. That is the immersion during the day. Also the delay between the chafifa and the actual mikvah. Seif Dalet. She may not stand on any object during the immersion. If the water in the mikveh is deep, and she must stand on the rung of the stairs or ladder that descends into the mikveh. She must ask a shaila. See if hey. She shouldn't go to mikveh in a place where she's concerned that people will see him. She will rush because of this. She will rush the immersion. We're concerned that perhaps she will not do a proper immersion. But if in such circumstances she's already done the tefillah, and we know with certainty that she performed the immersion properly, Also, tefillah, the immersion is valid. See Vav. When she's immersing, there must be an adult Jewish woman standing near her, older than 12 years and a day, to see to it that none of the hair of her head remains floating on the water. If no woman available to observe her, even her husband may stand near her. She performs the immersion properly. Steve Zion. Muteris litbo belil Shabbos. A woman may immerse on Friday night. Im ato higias man tefillah. If that night is the proper time for tefillah, shelo yachol litbo b'kodim, as in she's not able to do the tefillah any earlier. And her husband is in town. If her husband is not in town, she had the opportunity to do the immersion on a previous night. Then she may not immerse on a Friday night. If it's the first immersion after she's given birth, whether she can immerse on Friday night or not. And she should therefore ask a competent halakhic authority. Regarding a woman whose proper time for immersion arrived earlier, that she did not immerse, because her husband was not in town, and he arrived home on Erev Shabbos. And there are those communities which are machmir and do not allow her to immerse on a Friday night. But in a community where there's no established custom, they should not be machmir in such a situation. In communities where they have the custom to be machmir belel Shabbos with regard to immersing on Friday night, should not also perform immersion on Motzei Shabbos. Now, Almana says a woman who has remarried, Asur litboil tefillah harishona belel Shabbos, may not perform the first immersion on Friday night. To her also lavoi aleh bio rishona Shabbos, because it is in any case prohibited for her husband to engage in marital relations over the first time on Shabbos. So Ein Le'el Siman Kufmam Ches for that. Shabbos yesh mekil titbo, but in this situation, some authorities lean and permit her to immerse on Motzei Shabbos. Seif Ches. After a woman has immersed properly, while she is still standing in the water, she made the bracha who has commanded us on tevilah, immersion. And some have the stringency that before the blessing they should cover the lower body with some cloth, or at least wrap her arms around the body, to separate between her heart and her erva, and her lower region. Should not look in the water when she is reciting the bracha. If she is immersing in a place, where she can cloud the water by kicking with her feet, it is proper to do so before saying the bracha. Some women have the custom that after a woman recites the blessing, she performs the immersion another time, and this is a proper custom. Rather, she must be careful. The second immersion should also be performed properly. After she immersed properly in the mikveh, she is permitted to enter a bathhouse to warm herself up. Even this is even true with regard to a steam bath or sauna. But to bathe in a bathtub, it is prohibited according to some opinions. That is the common custom. Nevertheless, even according to this minhag, with regard to pouring hot water upon herself, or as in to take a shower, in order to warm herself up, one may be lenient. However, in a place where they have a custom to prohibit this, a person may not be mekel. Lenient. See if you. So a woman should be discreet regarding her immersion. So that is to conceal the fact that it's a night of her tefillah. It's not go to mikveh building in the presence of other people, so that people should not notice her going in. And regarding someone who does not do so, it says about her, curses is one who lies with any animal. In addition, upon leaving from where she immerses, it is proper for her to take care that her friend should meet her and touch her. This is to ensure that she is not first met by something impure, such a dog, donkey, pig, horse, or similar, or by an ignoramus, when she leaves. If she met one of these impure things first, if she is a God-fearing woman, she should repeat the tefillah. A man who meets a woman other than his wife as she is leaving from the mikveh, has reason to be concerned for mishap, God forbid. And the solution for this is you should recite the following two psukim. He pours contempt on the affluent and he made them wander in a pathless wasteland. You should say it 2 times. He pours contempt upon the affluent and loosens the girdle of the strong. Yud Aleph. Regarding heating the mikveh, some authorities prohibit it. Some are mati. However, it has already become a widespread minhag to be matter, to be mutter, permitted. But in a place where there's no such minhag, you should not be lenient. Even when there is a custom to be lenient, we must take care of that when they immerse on Friday night. The water should not be actually hot, and the potion but only warm. So if Yud base. Regarding immersion in rivers, the halacha is as follows. According to many great poskim, immersion performed in a river is not valid, unless it is a time that the river is so small that it's certain that it has not become swollen from the waters of rain or snow. The waters of rain or snow do not affect purity, except when they are pooled or standing in as a gathered body of water. But when they are flowing upon the ground, they do not purify. Only the water of a spring purifies even while flowing. However, in situations of pressing situations, such as in a place where there is no mikveh, it's customary to be lenient. So even in a situation, it is customary to rely upon the authorities to hold like the Gemara that says that even if we know that the river has become swollen from rainwater, we may nevertheless assume that most of its swelling is due to the water that comes from its source, at the home from underground. Because this is because when it rains, the atmosphere becomes humid, and the source of the springs increase and become stronger. We can always be assumed that most of the waters in the river are from the spring. And any rainwater becomes nullified within the river, and thus the waters can purify even when flowing. But in a place where there is a mikveh, one may not be lenient, God forbid, and even when there is no mikveh, if it's possible, it is proper to be machmish that if the river is swollen due to rainwater, A woman should wait delay her immersion for 2 to 3 days, actually until it returns to its normal strength. Moreover, even when immersing in a river, where possible, it is preferable she should not immerse in a spot where the riverbed has widened due to the rain, rather at a spot where the river usually flows. For this, there's more grounds for leniency. Seif Yud Gimel. So a river that was formed completely from rainwater, and at times dries up. Even when there is rain, other rivers flow into it. Nevertheless, since it sometimes entirely ceases to flow, there are no grounds to permit immersion in it while it is flowing. Rather, one must wait until the pools of water have stopped, until the water pools and stop flowing. See for Dalet. The halachas regarding the proper construction of a mikveh are very numerous. Therefore, whenever a mikveh is being constructed, it should be constructed in the direction of a Rav who is a known expert, great in Torah and fear of God. In addition, if the mikveh undergoes any change, cotton, large or small, they must immediately ask a chacham. So similarly, when they must drain it to clean it, they should inquire regarding how they should proceed. Now, concludes today's Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. Have a good day.